We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out, but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
This summer is all about drinks from McDonald's, like iced coffee on my morning hike, frozen Dr. Pepper, frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, or frozen Coke by the pool, or a classic Coke under the stars. Get any size iced coffee for $2.69, any size frozen drink for $2.19, or a large soft drink for $1.69. There are drinks, then there are drinks from McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Coca-Cola and Fanta, registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company. Dr. Pepper is a registered trademark of Dr. Pepper 7-Up, Inc.
Here at KSMO Radio, I've got 23 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock, and it's time to take a look at local news. Local news being brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. The Salem Park and Recreation Board met Monday evening at the Salem Community Center at the Armory. Park and Recreation Director Melissa DuBois gave her report saying the soccer program went well even though the weather was challenging. They were able to get all the games in for the season. DuBois said the summer baseball, softball, and t-ball program has 402 athletes signed up this year, which is down from last year. She said her summer park camp this year will be held in June from 8 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon and is limited to 25 children. Sign-ups for that continue, and people can find out more information by going to the Salem Park and Recreation Department Facebook page, calling Melissa at 573-247-6031, emailing her at salemparks@salemo.com, and you can also pick up the insert from today's Your World Today concerning that program. The cost per child is $200. DuBois said she is considering holding a skills and drills basketball camp, which would be a 3-day camp, but she has not finalized all the details as of yet. She said the Al Brown Field lighting project is still not completed as the electricians are waiting on a missing piece needed for the transformer. She said the city crews will be building an elevated pad near the creek for the transformer once things dry out. DuBois said there was extensive damage to the pool liner from the hailstorms in the area, and an RFP has been put out for a replacement liner. She also reported the tennis courts have a new sign, which was funded by the Salem High School tennis team, and she thanks them for their support. She said the cracks in the concrete have been repaired, but the skate park needs work, and a new ramp she is looking at costs $6,700. She said the first park pavilion had the roof replaced by the construction crew, and if anyone has an interest in reserving a pavilion, please call 573-729-4811. She would also like to install a sign at the Al Brown Field similar to the one at the Salem City Park on Rolla Road. DuBois also wanted to thank the high school students on their service day for digging and spreading the mulch around the trees at the Salem City Park. City of Salem Finance Director Stacy Houston and City Administrator Sally Burbridge went over the proposed budget with the Park Board. In revenues, Houston added $150,000 for the expected amount of insurance the city is going to get for the pool liner, but also added $200,000 as the cost of the liner. Houston said adjustments have been made for the amount of payroll with the pool being closed, and her initial budget deficit was $50,577. After some discussion, Houston had not made adjustments for the chemicals needed for the pool, plus the need to adjust the cost for electric and water, which will be reduced with the pool not being open. DuBois also stated other items that were needed were a new pool filter using glass media, updates to the Al Brown concession building, the replacement of the roof at the City Park concession, and restrooms near the softball fields, new bleachers at Al Brown Fields, and pool lighting repair or replacement. Park Board member Luke Heithold asked if the roofs and pool lights had been inspected by the insurance adjuster for damages from the hail, and DuBois said only by the construction crew. Heithold said he lives in the vicinity, and he and his neighbors are all getting new roofs due to the storm. The Park Board then requests the city get the insurance adjuster to look at these items and see if there's hail damage that can and may be covered. Administrator Burbridge said new this year they will be encumbering funds based on the useful life of park and recreation assets for replacement. This would include mowers, vehicles, playground equipment, pool liners, etc. That figure came to just over $38,000 this year, and that will be set aside for asset replacement. This is different than the reserve funds of 25% of the previous year's expenses, which is kept aside for a just-in-case event. After some discussion, the Park Board approved the proposed budget, which was for $837,651 in revenues and $849,900 in expenses, plus the $38,328 for replacement fund using the Park and Rec Fund balance to make up any budget deficit with a contingency. The contingency was that if there is more insurance money coming from other claims, the alderman will take that into consideration when considering the Park Board budget. The board postponed discussing a 3 to 5 year plan, but they did hear a wish list from Park and Rec Director Du Bois that she would like them to consider when determining the 3 to 5 year plan. The meeting was then adjourned. Stay tuned. I'll be right back with more local news.
Progressive Ozark Bank's debit card is now ready for your smartwatch or phone. It's compatible with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Just upload it to your mobile wallet and go. No more fumbling to find your card when you're in a hurry. Just tap and pay. Simple, easy, and secure. That's the progress of local banking. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured. Where people matter.
Continuing with local news, Merrimack Regional Planning Commission and Healthy Dent County are teaming up to host a Second Chance Job Fair today from 10 this morning until 3 this afternoon at the Community Center at the Armory, 1200 West Rolla Road. The job fair focuses on employers willing to hire individuals who are justice involved or in recovery from substance use disorder. Employers attending include Walmart, Royal Oak, and Eagle Stop, and others. The Missouri Job Center, Southeast Missouri Behavioral Health, and Invent Yourself LLC will also be at the event to provide resources to potential employees. Samantha Sherman, MRPC Senior Community Development Specialist, said that Missouri is facing a workforce shortage and there is an untapped population with the potential to help solve this issue if employers are willing to hire those who have been involved in the justice system or those who are in recovery. If we can connect employers with these individuals, not only does it help the employers find the labor their companies need, but we're helping those individuals find steady employment and, in some cases, breaking the cycle and stigma associated with substance use disorder or past justice involvement. This event is open to the public. Attendees will be eligible to win a door prize. This project is funded through a grant from the Health Resources and Service Administration of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, totaling $1 million awarded to MRPC in 2021. The Memorial Day weekend is an unofficial start to the boating season. During the 2023 Memorial Day weekend, there were 10 boating crashes, which included no fatalities and 2 injuries. No one drowned over last year's Memorial Day weekend. Last year, troopers made 137 driving while intoxicated and 8 boating while intoxicated arrests. This year's Memorial Day holiday counting period begins at 6 Friday evening and ends at 11:59 Monday night. Every available trooper will be on the water enforcing Missouri laws and assisting people. Expect an increase in boating traffic on the state's lakes and rivers. Always wear a life jacket when near, on, or in the water. Be courteous and pay attention whether you're operating a vehicle or a vessel, and choose to be a sober driver on land and on the water. A safe, fun weekend is a result of planning and making good decisions. Motorists or boaters can get assistance or report a crime should use the Highway Patrol's emergency assistant number 800-525-5555 or star 55 on a cellular phone. During its May 16th meeting, MRPC Board approved officers for FY 24-25, Chair Mary Haywood, Vice Chair Darrell Griffith, Secretary Joey Oxer, and Treasurer Sean Wilson will all continue to serve in their current roles for another additional term. Other additional at-large appointments approved for another term included Crawford County for-profit Representative Eric Lowe's, Dent for-profit Representative John Smith, Gasconade County for-profit Representative Dwayne Cradle, Industry Representative Jan Haviland and Transportation Representative John Casey. Bob Parsons, at large for farming and agribusiness, retired after serving 9 years on the MRPC board. The board also heard an update from MRPC planning manager and friend on the Forward 44 project, which is the interstate improvements along I-44 from the Franklin-St. Louis County line to the Oklahoma state line. She requested any specific traffic data and information on future developments such as large manufacturing facilities, large retail or housing developments along the I-44 corridor in the region, and they heard proposed changes to the MRPC bylaws that would change the title of the minorities at large position to underrepresented at large position. This proposed change will be voted on at the June 13th MRPC board meeting. A special waste collection for residential electronics, appliances, tires, and media storage will be held from 8 in the morning until noon, Saturday, June 8th at Brewer Sites, 2401 Brewer Drive in Rolla. Brewer Sites, the City of Rolla and Merrimack Regional Planning Commission, with funding through the Missouri Department of Natural Resources and Ozark River Solid Waste Management District, are partnering on the June 8th collection. The collection is for residential items only. No materials from businesses will be accepted and is open to residents of Crawford, Dent, Gasconade, Marys, Phelps, Pulaski, and Washington counties. For the first time, media storage is also being accepted at the collection. Media storage includes records, 8-track tapes, VHS tapes, cassette tapes, CDs, DVDs, floppy disks, external hard drives, and flash drives. Stoves, washers, dryers, hot water heaters, and other appliances will be collected free of charge. For your electronics also include computers, components, laptop computers, keyboards, hair dryers, VCR, DVD players, cell phones, or anything that runs on a cord or a battery. Oil and gas must be removed from tanks of any items such as push mowers, weed eaters, etc. All items must be free of debris. Tires on rims will not be accepted. Please note the following items will not be accepted: transformers, capacitors, or ballasts not clearly marked no PCBs, smoke detectors, thermostats, medical waste, gas containers such as propane, oxygen, nitrous oxide, anything leaking oil or acid such as batteries, broken ink or toner cartridges, alkaline batteries, light bulbs, and fluorescent tubes, broken CRTs, TVs, or monitors. Fees on certain items will be collected as follows: $25 for CRT TVs over 27 inches, projection screens, and wood console TVs, $20 for CRT TVs under 26 inches, $15 for flat screen TVs, $10 for all computer monitors and refrigerated appliances with Freon, and $5 for printer scanners or copiers. Fees for tires are as follows: $2 for each passenger tire, $7.50 each for semi-truck tires, and $35 each for tractor tires. Electronics and appliances are recycled by Midwest Recycling Center, and tires are recycled through Champlin Tires. Media storage disposal will be handled by Midwest Recycling Center also, and is a waste-to-energy disposal for data security. For more information on items accepted or the fee structure, please contact Catherine Hawes at MRPC 573-265-2993, extension 110. For those unable to participate in the Rolla collection, mark your calendars for collections on September 28th in Vienna and October 26th in St. Robert. And that's been local news, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you're always looking for ways to position your operation to create opportunities and move on them faster. With Bank of America, you get access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tiffany Bland. I'm the new MD at SMDH Family Medicine. I will be providing family medical services for all ages. I'm now accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment today. SMDH Family Medicine is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Well, here at KSMO Radio, I've got 23 minutes till the hour of 8 o'clock, and it's time for Operation Sports. No, it's time for sports, brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. We'll get to the operation in a while. Well, in sports, Salem High School boys basketball coach Jared Patterson will be holding a boys youth basketball camp for children going into 6th grade through the 12th grade. The camps will begin on Tuesday, June 4th through Thursday, the 6th, at the Salem High School Gymnasium. The 6th graders through 8th graders camp will be from 4 until 5:45, followed by the 9th through 12th graders from 6 until 8. Cost is $30 per child, and each camper will get a T-shirt. Sign-ups for the camp will be due by June 4th. If you'd like more information to get a sign-up sheet, call Coach Jared Patterson at 573-247-9972 or email him at jared.patterson, that's jared.patterson at salemr80.org. Children can pick up sign-up sheets at Salem Middle School or the Salem High School. Sign-up sheets will also be available at the Salem Community Center at the Armory. The Cardinals hosted the Baltimore Orioles yesterday, and after a long rain delay, the game was suspended. They will resume yesterday's 1-1 tie game today at 11:15 and then play Game 2 approximately 30 minutes after the conclusion of Game 1. Tune in to KSMO 1340 AM or 95.7 FM for both Cardinal games. The Royals beat the Tigers yesterday by a score of 10-3. They play again this afternoon at 1:10 to finish up the series. They currently lead 3-0. And that's sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned. Our daily investment report is just ahead.
University of Missouri encourages you to eat smart, like a tiger. Buy fruits and vegetables that are in season for maximum flavor at a lower cost. Check your local supermarket specials for the best in-season buys or visit your local farmer's market. Find more tips like this at muext.us/eat smart like a tiger. This message was funded by USDA SNAP.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Well, here at KSMO, it's time for the Daily Stock Market Report, brought to you as courtesy of the offices of Edward Jones, where Joe Brand and Leah Nash provide your investment counseling. Edward Jones has been serving investors since 1922, and they can assist you today. Now, our Daily Investment Report with Ms. Leah Nash. Leah?
This is financial advisor Leah Nash from Edward Jones bringing you the Daily Financial Market Report. U.S. equities closed higher. The Dow closed up 67 points at 39,874. The Nasdaq closed up 38 points at 16,833. The S&P 500 closed up 13 points at 5,321. And in the bond market, 10-year Treasury yield trading at 4.41, lower by 0.03 percentage points. In commodity markets, the price of crude oil was down 67 cents at $78.63, and the spot price of gold was down $11 to $2,427.50. In stocks of local interest, Ameren Corporation closed up 16 cents at $74.56. AT&T closed down 25 cents at $17.27. Boeing Company closed down $1.83 at $184.78. Dollar General closed up $4.77 at $142.60. ExxonMobil closed down 82 cents at $117.85. McDonald's closed down $2 even at $265.87. Microsoft closed up $3.70 at $429.04. PepsiCo closed up 77 cents at $181.08. Pfizer closed up 3 cents at $28.56. Procter & Gamble closed up $1.04 at $168.35. U.S. Bank Corp closed up 29 cents at $41.18. And Walmart closed up 97 cents at $65.15. This has been today's Financial Market Report, brought to you by Edward Jones and financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and financial advice at 907 South Pershing in Salem, Missouri. If you'd like additional information, please stop by or contact us at 573-729-3831. Daily commentary is also located on our website at edwardjones.com.
Thank you very much, Leah. That's been the Daily Investment Report, brought to you as courtesy of the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC. If If you'd like more information, stop by their offices located at 907 South Pershing, or you can call them at 573-729-3831.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
In this special time in your lives, and as you get ready to start the next step of your life, Louis, Beth, and Misty at Taxmasters would like to congratulate the Salem and the surrounding school district graduating classes on what they've already achieved and what waits for them in the future. The best of luck, and may God be with you, each and every one of you. Congratulations from Taxmasters at 107 West 4th Street in downtown Salem.
Here at KSMO Radio, it's time for Operation Weather Watch, brought to you by the Salem Community Center at the Armory, Healthy Dent County, and the Salem Fitness Center. If you'd like more information about the services they offer, call 573-729-8163 or drop by 1200 West Roller Road. Well, a few isolated showers and thunderstorms continue to dissipate across southern Missouri through tonight. The associated frontal boundary from Tuesday evening has slowed into southern Missouri, and with the expectation of the front to slide into northern Arkansas through the early morning. This front and areas just north of it will be the focus for additional development of isolated showers and thunderstorms by mid to late morning. Recent high-res guidance would suggest the extent of coverage to be limited to areas along and south of I-44, with the highest chances 50 to 70% along the Missouri-Arkansas border through the afternoon. The environment late this morning into the afternoon will be characterized by 0 to 6 kilometer deep layer shear around 40 to 50 knots and sufficient instability with MU Cape around 1,500 to 2,000 J per kilogram. Being on the north side of the frontal boundary, activity will be elevated in nature. However, the evolution of the storm mode remains messy, and there is a lack of any strong forcing, with a subtle shortwave to the south of the area. The latest CAM trends suggest scattered thunderstorms, potential congealing into multicell clusters. Given the recent trends, SPC has backed off with day one severe weather outlook. A marginal risk of 1 out of 5 extends from Pittsburgh, Kansas to Osage Beach, Missouri, and south, with a sliver of risk 2 out of 5 into south central Missouri through the West Plains area. Primary hazards will be hail up to the size of quarters and damaging winds gust up to 60 miles per hour in the strongest thunderstorms. If a thunderstorm takes on an elevated supercell structure, hail size would go up to golf balls. However, widespread severe weather is not expected at this time with this system. Additionally, efficient rainfall rates will support heavy downpours and a quick quarter to half an inch of rainfall in localized areas. Any flash flooding would be limited to flood-prone areas and sensitive waterways. Some locations may remain completely dry through this evening. Much cooler this afternoon, with highs in the lower to middle 70s behind the frontal passage. Rain chances in the 30 to 50% range linger through tonight, with the potential for additional scattered showers and a few non-severe thunderstorms across southern Missouri. On Thursday, a warm front will lift back north through the area. This will support the return of warmer temperatures and additional low-level moisture. This is characterized by high temperatures in the upper 70s to near 80 and dew points in the middle to upper 60s. In general, forcing remains weak through Thursday afternoon in the warm sector. Thus, current pops will hold around 20 to 40% through Thursday afternoon and evening, with the most locations remaining dry. However, the environment would support a strong to severe thunderstorm if development occurs. The marginal 1 out of 5 to slight, 2 out of 5 severe risk remain rather conditional at this time across the area through Thursday evening. By Thursday night, guidance depicts the approach of a short wave and a developing 30 to 40 low-level jet. Potential ongoing convection across northeast Oklahoma may build into southeast Kansas and southwest Missouri into Thursday night, which would support a potential MCS as upscale growth occurs into the overnight and early Friday morning. This potential MCS will need to be assessed closer to in future forecast updates. A potential overnight MCS from Thursday night may be ongoing Friday morning across the area. There would likely be a weakened trend into the morning hours as it lifts east and northeast through the area, though some redevelopment may occur across central Missouri into Friday night. This scenario is reflected in the current POPS forecast. Otherwise, some dry time can be expected into Friday evening as we enter into Memorial Day weekend. Highs will be in the lower 80s. A break in the active pattern lingers through Saturday morning and afternoon. Highs this weekend reach into the lower to middle 80s. By Saturday evening, a stronger shortwave and associated low-pressure system lift out of the plains. Early indications suggest this system will feature much stronger dynamics. The presence of ample instability and shear may support the development of strong to severe thunderstorms overnight Saturday into Sunday. However, there remain some differences among the ensembles on the exact timing and evolution of this system. SPC highlights portions of the area with a 15% risk to account for this potential. Additionally, this system may pose the risk for excessive rainfall and localized flash flooding. Stay tuned for additional updates into the weekend. Next week, for Memorial Day, rain chances 10 to 30% linger across the area. However, an all-day washout is not expected, with activity more isolated and scattered in nature as the front slides through the region. By next Tuesday, ensemble guidance suggests the long wave trough shifts east of the central continental United States, a bit cooler with the pattern shift with highs in the middle 70s on Tuesday. An upper level ridge builds over the region late in the forecast period, supporting a potential stretch of drier weather into late May. In our climate report, yesterday's high was 86 at 1:11 in the afternoon, with 91 being the record high in 1987. Our low yesterday, 63 degrees at 11:59 p.m., with 36 being the record low in 1892. We did have a trace of precipitation before midnight, but I think the majority of the rainfall we had last night came after midnight. For the month to date, 4 and 3500ths, with normal low record for the month being 3 and 9500ths. Since January 1, we've had 17 and 5100ths inches of rainfall, with 17 and 1100ths being the normal or average. So we're about 4/10 of an inch above normal. The normal high for today's date, 78 in 1964. The record high was 88 in 1953, 1964, and 1975. Normal low would be 58, with the record low being 38 in 1892. The sun rose at 5:51, and it will set at 8:15 this evening. Well, our forecast indicates that today we could have a chance of showers and thunderstorms. That chance of precipitation is 60%, with no rainfall amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch being in the forecast, except higher amounts are possible in thunderstorms. Clouds will be increasing today with a high near 74, and northwestern winds will be 3 to 6 miles per hour. Tonight we'll have a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms, with new rainfall amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch, except higher amounts are possible in thunderstorms. We'll be mostly cloudy with low around 57, and north winds will be around 5 miles per hour, becoming light and variable. Tomorrow we'll have a 50-50 chance of showers and thunderstorms, with partly sunny skies and a high temperature near 78 degrees. Southerly winds tomorrow will be 5 to 8 miles per hour. Tomorrow night we will have a 50-50 chance of showers and thunderstorms with mostly cloudy skies, low around 63. Southerly winds will be around 7 miles per hour. Friday, we do expect showers and possibly a thunderstorm with a chance of precipitation at 80%. Now, the amount of precipitation forecasted is less than a tenth of an inch, but as always, higher amounts are possible in the thunderstorms. Our high temperature on Friday will be near 81 with southerly winds 7 to 9 miles per hour with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour. We'd have a chance of showers and thunderstorms Friday night with a chance of precipitation at 30%. We'll have partly cloudy skies, low around 56. The 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms continues for Saturday afternoon with mostly sunny skies and high near 81. Then we have a chance of showers and thunderstorms Saturday night with mostly cloudy skies, low around 62. Sunday showers are likely and maybe a thunderstorm with mostly sunny skies and high near 83. We do have a chance of showers and thunderstorms up until around 1 a.m. Sunday night with partly cloudy skies, low around 58. Memorial Day is on Monday, and we do have a chance of showers and thunderstorms, but the day will be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 79 degrees. We expect partly cloudy skies Monday night with low around 54, and Tuesday should be sunny with a high temperature near 75 degrees. And that has been Operation Weather Watch, brought to you by the Salem Community Center at the Armory, the home of Healthy Dent County, the Salem Fitness Center. If you'd like more information about fingerprinting, rural addressing, or meeting rooms, call 729-8163 or drop by 1200 West Roller Road.
The Healthy Dent County Fitness Center is proud to announce that they are now offering free memberships to those who have the Silver Sneakers program, which is a benefit available through many Medicare plans. Silver Sneakers is the nation's leading community fitness program designed exclusively for older adults. Getting started is as easy as calling the Healthy Dent County Fitness Center at 739-1127 to see if you qualify, or stop by and sign up at the Fitness Center office, take a tour of the facility, and start working out at no cost. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, partnering together for your well-being. Stop by 1200 West Roller Road or call 739-1127 to get all the details. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, together for your benefit.
In search of the perfect cut for your lawn? Join the pursuit by choosing from a full line of Steel mowers. From gas and battery options to zero turns and push mowers, Steel offers a wide range of mowing solutions for homeowners and professionals. Right now, get 0% financing on your purchase with a Steel zero-turn mower. Real Steel. Find yours at steelusa.com/mowers. Available at select dealers. Financing available on qualifying purchases and subject to credit approval. See dealer for details.
It is now time for the Civic Record, a program of church and civic news to mention the persons recently deceased. The Civic Record is being brought to you by Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 south at Roosevelt. That's where you'll find a full line of quality household furniture, great selection of bedding, and outstanding collection of flooring at the lowest possible prices. Call them today at 729-3422 or stop by Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 south, truly where the bargains are. Ruth Ann McMullen, age 80, formerly of Salem, passed away Sunday, May 19th in Ozark, Missouri. Funeral services for Ruth Ann McMullen will be today at 1 o'clock in the afternoon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation will be starting this morning at 11 and will continue until service time. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. Ruth Ann is survived by her children, David Barton of Spokane, Missouri, Dennis Barton of Salem, Randy Barton and wife Becky of Salem, and Sherry McMullen of Springfield, Missouri. Stepdaughter Leona Brooks and husband Bobby of Salem. Other survivors include 10 grandchildren, many great-grandchildren, extended family, and friends. And all arrangements for Ruth Ann McMullen, formerly of Salem, are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Alta Huff, age 73 of Licking, passed away May 18th. A visitation will be held Friday, May 24th, from 9 in the morning till 11 at the Licking Christian Church. A funeral service for Alta Huff will be at 11 at the Licking Christian Church Friday morning. Entry will be at the Craddock Cemetery. And all arrangements for Alta Huff of Licking are under the direction of the Fox Funeral Home of Licking. Please stay tuned. I'll be right back with more of Civic Record.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Getting ready to take on spring? Make your first move with the reliable performance and power of Steel battery tools. From hedge trimmers and mowers to string trimmers and more, save on select Steel battery tools. Right now, save $50 on the HSA 50 battery hedge trimmer set. Real Steel. Find yours at steeldealers.com. With AK-10 battery and AL101 charger. Offer valid for a limited time only while supplies last. See participating dealer for details.
Continuing with Civic Record, the Fishers of Men Church of God will have a weekend meeting with evangelist Brother Bryce Davis from Newcastle, Indiana. That's coming up Friday, May 24th through Sunday, May 26th. The Friday meeting will be at 7 p.m. Then Saturday they'll meet at 11 a.m. in the morning and again 6 p.m. Saturday evening. And the Sunday meeting will be at 11 a.m. That'll be held at 1100 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, Suite B. That's in the Village West across from Walmart. If you'd like more information, call Brother David Hunter at 453-0405 or Sister Jan Merrill at 247-7567. There is a collection box at the Salem Public Library for old, damaged, or soiled American flags. Anyone may leave a flag. From now through Saturday, June 8th, the library will deliver flags in need of retirement to the American Legion Post Number 99. The Legion will then properly dispose of them in accordance with the United States Flag Code. Do you need fishing gear? MDC works with numerous libraries, including the Salem Public Library and other locations around the state, to loan fishing gear for free. Loaner gear includes fishing poles and simple tackle box with hooks, sinkers, and bobbers. Worms, minnows, or other bait are not provided. You can also find MDC rod and reel loaner programs, other locations at mdc.mo.gov/fishing, and search for rod and reel loaner locations. If you'd like more information on Missouri fishing regulations, fish identification, and more, get a copy of MDC's 2024 Summary of Missouri Fishing Regulation, where permits are sold or online. The Salem Acoustic Jam will hold their jam this Saturday at the Creative Arts Center at 6:30. Come on out, bring your instrument, join in, or just come to listen to the music and tap your feet. All types of music will be played, and whether you're a beginner or seasoned pro, everyone is welcome to participate, and there's no charge to attend. The Creative Arts Council is offering a summertime front porch sign and wine on Friday, May 31st from 6:30 until 9 with Danielle Norris. It's a great time to decorate your front porch. For those who did spring porch signs or prior fall or winter signs, come back and decorate the back for summertime. Or you can do this as a standalone event and make your very own front porch sign. They use stencils and tracing paper to create their own one-of-a-kind design to match your decor and taste. So get those ideas together and come learn how to create your sign step by step. The artist is very hands-on and will help you make it yours. If you're a repeat attendee, bring your board back, or if you have your own board, the class cost is $20. If you're a new attendee needing a board, the cost is $35. A minimum of 6 people are required to hold the class, and it will be limited to 16. Well, today that menu at the Salem Senior Center meal site at 604 North McGrath Lane includes oven-baked chicken with gravy, biscuit, mashed potatoes, green beans. They'll also have milk with that. Now, they'll serve the meal from 11 to 12:30. Now, the menu may change based on the availability of food. The soup and salad bar will be served starting at 10:30. Don't forget the suggested contribution if you're 60 years of age and above is $5, and if you're under the age of 60, it's $7. If you'd like more information from the Salem Senior Center, feel free to call 573-729-2373. Well, that has been the Civic Record, a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. Civic Record has been brought to you by Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 south at Roosevelt, 2 blocks south of the Crossroads Shopping Center. Call them today at 729-3422 or stop by Southtown Furniture, part of the Baudar family of furniture stores with the 4th generation serving you. Southtown Furniture is truly where the bargains are.
Southtown Furniture in Salem now has FlexSteel sofas and recliners on sale right now until Saturday, May 25th. FlexSteel offers quality furniture built to last with more than 110 years of craftsmanship and exceptional care. Their attention to detail goes into every piece of furniture they make. Don't miss this FlexSteel sofa and recliner sales event. It's going on now at Southtown Furniture, where they've been serving the smart shopper since 1922 in Salem on Highway 19 South. It's truly where the bargains are.
Country Mart in Salem is the one place to go to get everything you need. Where you'll find a greenhouse, deli, and gluten-free, organic, and diabetic products. Fresh fruit and vegetables as well. Country Mart also has a deli and a bakery, plus they have propane tanks for your barbecue, and everything you need can be found under one roof at Country Mart in Salem. Stop by today at Country Mart in Salem.
Here at KSMO Radio, I've got 3 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock, and it's time to take another look at that senior citizen menu for today, and it's brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio. Well, today they'll be having oven-baked chicken with mashed potatoes and gravy, biscuit, green beans, 1% or 2% milk. Now, the meal will be served from 11 to 12:30. Their soup and salad bar serving will start at 10:30. The menu may change without notice based on the availability of food. If you're 60 or above in years of age, the meal costs $5. That's the contribution that's suggested. And if you're under the age of 60, it's $7. If you'd like more information from the Salem Senior Center, feel free to call 573-729-2373. That's been the Senior Citizen Menu for today, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio.
In agriculture, we take care of our people, and part of that is recognizing when someone might not be okay. While farmers experience higher levels of psychological distress and depression than other occupations, they are less likely to seek help for their mental health. It's on all of us to offer a helping hand. Find tools for managing stress and seeking help at soygrowers.com or #soyhelp. Together, let's cultivate a healthier future. Brought to you by the American Soybean Association and United Soybean Board.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Clean Car Month at K&H Auto Supply. You'll find Stoner Invisible Glass Cleaner, 2 for $11. Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions for $15.99. And Rain-X Interior Glass Anti-Fog for $6.99. Stop by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Here at KSMO Radio, I've got 5 minutes after the hour. We're close to 6 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock, and it's time for news from the Missouri Net. Stay tuned.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. A Fort Leonard Wood Marine is missing and has not been seen for more than 2 weeks. 19-year-old Kavian Elder is listed as AWOL, and his family believes something suspicious may be going on. The outpost is listed in All Points Bulletin, but despite the efforts, there's still no sign of Elder, who was placed on the unauthorized absence list. Elder's father made a public appeal on social media in hopes to widen the search. Some military parents who are prepping for deployment have the added stress of working out a custody and visitation arrangement involving their children. A military bill awaiting a decision from Governor Mike Parson aims to help these parents. Jefferson City State Rep Dave Griffith successfully included a piece in the bill that he says intends to be flexible but also protect the deployed parents' rights.
The court order can decide whether that parent who's deployed is going to relinquish those rights and let the other parent keep the child for the entire time while they're gone, or they can set up an alternative plan to where maybe the grandparents maybe they're the ones that can take the other 50%. Every circumstance is different.
Another component in the bill would make it easier for veterans to get a handicap placard for their vehicle. The Missouri legislature has passed a wide-ranging crime package that awaits a possible signature from Governor Mike Parson. The bill, sponsored by Parkville Republican Senator Tony Lutemeyer, would create a criminal offense for firing gunshots in the air to celebrate. Another provision called Max's Law would increase the punishment for harming or killing law enforcement animals.
So under current law right now, it's actually a more serious crime to break the window out of a police car, which is admittedly a serious crime. That has a stiffer penalty associated with it than killing a law enforcement canine. And so that to me just doesn't seem right.
The bill was vetoed last year over a provision that would have authorized reimbursements for people who are wrongly convicted and jailed in Missouri. And Springfield-based Cox Health is partnering with St. Louis Children's Hospital to expand health care across southwest Missouri. You can find news online anytime at MissouriNet.com. This is MissouriNet.
University of Missouri encourages you to eat smart. Like a tiger. Use the grill to cook vegetables and fruits. Try grilling mushrooms, onions, peppers, or zucchini on a kebab skewer. Brush with oil to keep them from drying out. Grilled fruits like peaches, pineapple, or mangoes add variety to a cookout. Find more tips like this at muext.us/eat smart like a tiger. This message was funded by USDA SNAP.
Hey, you. Yes, you. We've got something important to share because we believe everyone deserves support. 988 is for you. Whether you're dealing with thoughts of suicide, facing a serious crisis, or if you just need someone to talk to. It's not just a lifeline, it's your lifeline. Call, text, or chat 988 because everyone deserves support and you are not alone. Brought to you by the Missouri Department of Mental Health.
Missouri Congresswoman Cori Bush is again sponsoring legislation to provide mental health services for communities she says have been harmed by police violence. Elisa Nelson reports.
The bill would create grant programs within the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services that would provide $50 million. The grants would go towards mental health programs for people whose family or friends experience violence from a police encounter. Bush, a Democrat who represents St. Louis, cites the reason for sponsoring this bill is due to the 2014 fatal shooting of black teenager Michael Brown Jr. by a white police officer in Ferguson. Brown's death sparked weeks of rioting in the St. Louis area and nationwide and spurred the creation of the Black Lives Matter movement.
Construction on one of Missouri's largest solar farms continues. The nearly $400 million farm is in northern Missouri's Troy Mills near Kirksville. Solar panels will be spread across the 1,100 acres that the project covers. The farm is expected to produce enough electricity to power 36,000 homes. This is MissouriNet.
McDonald's presents Burger Reviews by Hamburglar. Today's review, the hotter, juicier classic burgers. Mr. Hamburglar. Robble, robble. He said, of all the McDonald's burgers I've ever hamburgled, these are the hottest, juiciest, and tastiest. Brabble.
Buy one fave and get another for $1, like a Big Mac, Filet-O-Fish, or 10-piece Chicken McNuggets. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Comparison to prior classic burgers.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hello, my name is Samantha Welch. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Here at KSMO Radio, we're coming up just seconds away from 11 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock. Outside our studios, our temperature standing at 62 degrees. We're up about 4 degrees in the last hour or so. Stay right here on KSMO. We've got news from AP coming up, followed by news from MissouriNet, then the Brownfield Agribusiness News on KSMO Salem, your hometown radio station.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Clean Car Month at K&H Auto Supply. You'll find Stoner Invisible Glass Cleaner, 2 for $11. Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions for $15.99. And Rain-X Interior Glass Anti-Fog for $6.99. Stop by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out: the Salem United Methodist Church, Dent County Health Center, and the local on 4th Street, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained Town Screen in Salem.